The finesse. Oh, the finesse. Hey, y'all, Gravity, any evening above ground living. I hope you had a fantastic Tuesday. Do you see the finesse? MAGA, is this the winning? Oh my God. The terrorist attack is coming in July. It's coming. Not only did Trump go to the Middle East today and booty clap for the kingdom, he gave away our data to him. Not only did he do that, he had Halliburton, NG, which is Northrop Grumman, and he had Boeing over there, defense contractors securing money. Oh my God. Nah, Tori, and I ate dinner and I was watching NYPD Blue because I had to focus on something before I got into this. My God, the finesse is beautiful. Trump just sold the U.S. to BRICS. Ah! Oh! Woo! All right. I'm good now. 600 what? He gave away money. He had Google over there. He had XAI over there. Elon went over there. He's probably financing the deal to get the Saudis X. By the way, I keep saying that because last May, no, I'm sorry, I want to say, I think it was May. The Saudis put 400 million into Twitter. Hey, Wallow J, let me tell you something. Halliburton already out there. What they gonna do? They gonna take my channel? I'm not lying. The news already said it. I'm gonna show you. Watch. I'm finna show you. Halliburton is not the dirty word like it used to be. I think was it this one? Yeah, he gave 600. The Saudis are supposed to give us $600 billion and invested in these companies. Yeah, defense contractors. See, defense contractors. But see, it's right here. Jeff Miller, the CEO of Halliburton. Hey Sasha, let me tell you something. We ain't gonna have no gold when this deal is over. Our dollar is about to become worthless. But it's gonna listen. This is what they wanted. This is to usher in the CBDC, like the Hoteps will be talking about. It's all about to become artificial money. This is what they wanted. Trump's is building that big ass hotel over there in Riyadh, right? He gonna have a data center underneath it. We not gonna control our own data no more. Sasha, I know exactly what's going on. Guess what? He just lifted the sanctions on Syria. We finna get bombed in 2 months. It's gonna be great. Halliburton is about to make buku money. It's going to be beautiful. See this here? This is what I've been telling y'all was gonna happen for 18 months. Hotep Jesus agreed with me. They gave away massive amounts of data, but we supposed to be focused on China. TikTok got pissed. Oh man, this is beautiful. Oh, Brother Torian, if you're still here, I'm finna send this to you in the group chat. I think you could do a nice little live about this. Where is it? Okay, you could do a nice little live about this. We're gonna put this in the back channel. I hope it's not behind a paywall. By the way. But anyway, where we at? Oh, he said listen, Wild J. He said I'm extending an olive branch over there to Iran. I thought they were the enemy. Oh man. But I got told I was crazy because I said Trump cannot navigate this post-pandemic world. He went and started kissing rings. Yeah. Oh man, he was in front of all them Saudis and those businessmen, and he was booty clapping. This is great. It's behind the paywall. That sucks. Let me look. Yeah, you're right. I wonder how much they charge. Oh, monthly deal, $4 for 4 weeks. There you go. You can pay $4 and then just cancel it after the live. Data. Look at this. We're about to have Saudi defense companies over here. This is going to be fun. Listen to this. Of the $600 billion sum, $142 billion will go to American defense firms selling missile systems, training, and the like. Training. Well, listen, maybe that's why he got rid of. Maybe that's why he wanted to talk to Iran, get that bounty off of him. Look who was there too. BlackRock. BlackRock. Woo. Oh, look. Here we go. Remember when I told you that the mayor of Miami could be a dark horse in 28? Well, he was there. Shout out to TBA for telling us years ago about how they're trying to make Miami an international business hub. There you go. Coca-Cola was over there. They gonna have the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia drinking Coca-Cola. Is that haram? That's what I want to know. They're gonna be drinking halal Coca-Cola. That is gonna be great. Sasha, that's fine. We're already here with it. We've been talking about that. This is why I told the family for a year and a half. You got to prepare. Can't sit idly by. We knew this was coming. But I appreciate it. You can over there, and you can put the information out there. I appreciate it. Whatever you can give us, that would be appreciated. But back to the haram Coca-Cola. Is it going to be halal? Baby, the CEO of Coca-Cola left Atlanta to go with Trump to Saudi Arabia. No, he went to go talk to the Saudis. The Saudis are going to be drinking Powerade. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Can you imagine these rich Saudis drinking red Powerade? There you go. I appreciate that, Sasha. Send it to me on X if you're on X. It is The Kid Gravity. Yes, send it over there. We will put that out there. I'm still laughing. Woo. Look at this. Saudi royal court has now mobile McDonald's serving Trump during the baby. The Saudis love Trump so much, they imported McDonald's. Come look at the truck. It's a mobile trailer of McDonald's. Now, I just want to know, is the McChicken halal? Did you know they had a Famous Dave's over there? It's a barbecue restaurant. It's a barbecue chain. Look, they gave this man a mobile trailer from McDonald's. This is how much they don't respect us.
Because he likes McDonald's.
I don't even know if they. You know what's funny? I actually saw in a video they actually have Taco Bell in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, probably for the Americans.
There's not that many Americans there.
I mean, the ones that visit.
Because I'm gonna go to Saudi Arabia and eat Taco Bell. There was a joke there, but I'm gonna be quiet because I don't want the Most High getting mad at me. What is the purpose of this channel? This purpose of this channel is politics and social commentary from a black perspective. That's the purpose of this channel. I'm here to deliver politics, which is not a very big and fun topic in the black community. I'm here to bring the information and some comedy to it so it can be palatable. I find this funny that he is among the kingdom and their best import was McDonald's. Baby, they finna put sand in the bun. I'm not kidding. Since when does Saudi Arabia eat McDonald's? These are the people that you, baby, this is the country you can go to a vending machine and buy a gold bar. She almost choked on her rice. Is this Maha? Look, Maha is going to stand for Make America Halal again. Jesus Christ. They are divvying up America to the highest bidder. This is insane. Well, Kira, guess what? Now they get into the AI game. They're about to be the richest people on earth. They will create and own the Matrix. Donald Trump and these American companies just told Saudi Arabia, we're going to plug you in, and in the Matrix, you will have 70 virgins. This is crazy. I'm not even making a joke. He sold us out. I can't believe MAGA, y'all can't defend this. Y'all cannot defend this. The data should scare you. China without data is bad. Saudi Arabia without data is good. Why is Halliburton there? Whew. There you go. Just for those who are gonna tell me I'm lying. Look at that smile. The owners and controllers of global financialized capital, they are rubbing their hands like Birdman right now. These oligarchs are about to own our cities. This is crazy. Look at this. Look. He wants $1 trillion from him. 1 trillion. Entire population of Texas. How is this bringing peace? Are you insane? I thought Syria and Iran were the enemy. How is this bringing peace? I'm surprised Israel ain't say nothing yet. I'm actually shocked. He said this is going to bring peace. Nah, he ain't no troll. We're going to let him ride. I hope y'all understand in July we're about to get a terrorist attack. I hope y'all understand this. We are going to be surveilled by the Saudis. It's going to be crazy. Whew. So this man told us we were going to lead the world in AI. And we were going to lead the digital age. And he just sold us out to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. The country where you can't even talk loud or you end up in jail. Yes, Sasha, yes. Yes, there is a satellite that can track every dollar. Oh man. But I like a lot of these MAGA people. Sasha, do you understand these MAGA people just found out that there's so many satellites above DC? That's how most of them got caught in the Capitol. They just figured that out. If this is any indication, or whoever needed proof that Trump wanted to be part of the elites, there's your proof. The IMF loans are coming indubitably. China right now is laughing. Look at this. Look at this fool. He's about to sell out X. Ooh. Oh man. Have you got MAGA fatigue yet? They're giving the Saudis tanks. Listen, let me show you how gangster Saudi Arabia could be. They should be able to manipulate Trump into standing with Palestine. That'd be crazy. An enticing opportunity for U.S. tech firms. Woo! Oh my God. They said, look at this. The report argued that if countries like the UAE and Saudi Arabia aren't funneled into U.S. tech infrastructure, the capital would inevitably flow to China instead. Yet these two countries are in BRICS. They can split the baby and make 4 times profit. This is crazy. Can you send photos here? No. This is YouTube. You can't send photos here. But if you DM it to me on X, I can show the family as long as it's not porno, because then they'll take the live away, and then all this laughing I'm doing, nobody's gonna hear it. Well, Kara, you know what I'll do for you? One day you remind me of these names, and we'll look this up. We'll do it in the members only. We'll do that for you. Let's see. They had the CEO of Uber over there. They're probably gonna bring them robot cars over there. That's crazy. I appreciate it, Shasha. Hopefully you'll come back and you'll help us educate. What is this? Apple probes next frontier with new brain implant standard, but what it really needs is to sell more iPhones. Honda's $10 billion EV project is the latest victim of the industry slowdown. Baby, Honda $10 billion in electric vehicles and they can't sell them.
You said 10 billion?
They spend $10 billion on EV vehicles and they can't sell them because nobody has the money to buy cars right now. By the way, the CPI report came out today and inflation went up 0.2%.
Oh, even better.
Oh yeah. Now, but they happy because it didn't hit the 0.3 that it was supposed to. They happy about that. You gotta love, family. Make sure you hit the like. You gotta love them. Let's go on X. Let's see if they over there lying again. Let's see. I want to see if they lying. Somebody said somebody said this is what I voted for. I'm like, you voted for them to take your data? That's what you voted for? Say less. I don't know why I keep writing Saudi Arabia. All right, look at this. Wait, I gotta put on the sound. Y'all gotta see this. Look, did you see that? Trump over there booty clapping, and that man is sitting there saying, "Oh my God, thank you, sir." There was a joke there, but I'm gonna leave it alone because we know what happens over there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Trump, make sure you look on the ground for any clear looking tarp. Look at this. They are about to make buku money off of this man. Look at him. He's receiving a standing ovation in Saudi Arabia for bringing peace to the world. You think this is peace? Boy, y'all gonna learn. Boy, y'all gonna learn. Peace? Okay. There are more American flags at Trump's arrival in Saudi Arabia than most Democrat events. This is what we're doing. Oh, Lord. So I'm guessing the Saudi flag is going to be flying over here in a couple of years. I get it. Trump just walked out to Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. He plays the entire song and all of the Saudis remain standing. The world knows we are in a golden age that we're not going to prosper in. Yet they don't get it. Oh, man. Good morning from Air Force One, Saudi Arabia. I didn't know Air Force One was a city. I didn't know that, but okay. Thank you for the escort and having President Trump's back. We all appreciate it. See you on the ground shortly. Shut up.
Remarkable. Before our eyes, a new generation of leaders is transcending the ancient conflicts of tired divisions of the past and forging a future where the Middle East is defined by commerce, not chaos, where it exports technology, not terrorism.
Okay. Keep going.
And where people of different nations, religions, and creeds are building cities together, not bombing each other out of existence. We don't want
Kind of like what y'all did with Philly, right? Oh, never mind. Wrong live. My bad.
that.
Boy, they about to finesse you.
And it's crucial for the wider world to note this great transformation has not come from Western intervention, no less.
Did you hear what he just said? Say it again. He sold out the BRICS. He just said it.
And it's crucial for the wider world to note this great transformation has not come from Western intervention, no less.
This man is talking like he's in BRICS. How many rings did you kiss while you were there? Listen, the BRICS nations are in the Eastern world are probably laughing. They all laughing on Zoom right now.
Us flying people in beautiful planes, giving you lectures on how to live and how to govern your own affairs. No, the gleaming marvels of Riyadh and Abu Dhabi were not created by the so-called nation builders, neocons, or liberal nonprofits like those who spent trillions and trillions of
Sir.
profits like those who spent trillions and trillions of dollars failing to develop Kabul, Baghdad, so many other cities. Instead, the birth of a modern Middle East has been brought by the people of the region themselves, the people that are right here, the people that have lived here all their lives, developing your own sovereign countries, pursuing your own unique visions and charting your own destinies in your own way. It's really incredible what you've done.
Sir, you're the same man that just bombed Syria. What are you talking about? Maybe I missed it. Didn't he not just bomb Syria months ago? And now he done lifted sanctions. But this is supposed to bring peace. You just bought somebody, now you want to bring peace. Oh my God. Continue.
In the end, the so-called nation builders wrecked far more nations than they built, and
You mean like the US, sir? You mean like the US? You mean like the UK, France, Germany? Since you want to talk about Western powers. Okay.
the interventionists were intervening in complex societies that they did not even understand themselves. They told you how to do it, but they had no idea how to do it themselves.
I just want to also point this out. I love how when he goes international and he talks in front of these folk like this, he's coherent. He's not doing any bloviating. He's sticking to the point. But when he over here and he talking with these low IQ folk, he just get the rambling for like an hour and a half. That's crazy.
Peace, prosperity, and progress ultimately came not from a radical rejection of your heritage, but rather from embracing your national
They got a whole chandelier in an auditorium.
traditions and embracing that same heritage that you love. So
The
dearly.
heritage. The heritage. Oh my God, he finna pay him. What is I want to know what the interest is on these loans you giving them and you taking back. I want to see this interest. Look at this. They are in a smart car. Look at this. They're championing him getting a trailer of McDonald's. I thought we were supposed to eat healthier. Oh, you're right, MAGA. Make America globalist again. This is great. Look at this. Neocon warmongers and globalists. Yet he was on the same plane with he was on the same plane with Harold. He was in the building with Halliburton. Oh my God. He was in the same building with Northrop Grumman. Oh my Lord. But you want to talk about some warmongers. He giving them bad news. Okay. Oh man. Yes, you're right, Nene. That was Lashif from Casino Royale. Oh my God. Oh God. The level of respect, they just took his money. He's like, look, listen, they know they all about to get paid. Look, they sent a black man outside. Let me see.
Are you listening? You need
Nubian by nature.
How do you know you made the exact right decision
Oh Lord.
when you voted last November for Donald Trump?
I hope to God y'all say this in July. I really hope y'all still got this energy.
Let me tell you something. You feel a pride you never had before.
What pride, sir? Continue.
You watch some of the things that this guy does. And being an alpha myself and knowing a little bit about control,
An
let me
alpha.
tell you something. The move he just pulled off here is just like a big boss dog walking up to a fucking chihuahua and marking it.
So you think Saudi Arabia is a chihuahua? So this black man just compared Saudi Arabia to a chihuahua.
You fucking see into that whatever you want. But when a Christian president of the United States of America, and I
He ain't no Christian, but go ahead.
just wanted you to notice the reception that Joe Biden got compared to the reception,
That's Cosmo's uncle.
this one that Trump just got. That was about as, I mean, they broke all kinds of traditions doing that shit. All right?
Because they're all about to get paid. And they're about to have all the white women they want. Oh my Lord. I think that's why Elon brought all them South Africans over, because they're gonna have to trade off. By the way, they moved those South Africans to Iowa, I'm hearing. Yeah. They're gonna be screwed with the caucuses in 28. This is gonna be fun.
Now, after doing that, after Qatar gifting the United States of America, y'all thought I was going to say Trump, didn't you? Fuck all that shit.
Sure. Ooh, never mind. You're happy that they sent a plane over that the president is going to use. And that's not a problem. So you just told us that your president could be bought. I'm just saying. This is crazy. Y'all are advocating for your president to be bought, but y'all wanted Biden in jail for Burisma. Continue, sir.
After Qatar gifted the United States of America because they know exactly what fucking direction this country's going, and we
Straight to hell. Foreshadowing. You didn't hear that from me.
ain't up for no more bullshit. Everybody got that fucking message. Everybody did.
That's definitely Cosmo Fury's uncle. We're going to call him Hazama Crazy. That's what we're going to call him. Hazama Crazy. Hazama Crazy is, he losing his mind.
Only people who didn't get it is fucking rhinos and the lousy piece of shit liberal Democrats over here. However, I digress.
I hope that they don't take away your monetization on TikTok, because I hope I don't go down to my local Walmart and see you with that blue vest on saying good afternoon. I hope I don't see you on the street with a sign that says, I need money, I used to be a famous TikToker. I hope I don't see that. Continue, sir.
When you walk into the kingdom of Saudi Arabia as a Christian, get introduced by the Saudi prince.
He's a head of state.
And you go up on stage at the podium.
And booty clap.
And your music as you're walking on stage is
All strippers need music.
that wonderful song that we've seen.
Hold up. Cosmo, what are you doing? Why are we timing? Why did you time Casey Malone out? What are we doing? Wait a minute. Hey, why are we timing out Casey? What's going on? I didn't even know he was in the room. Cosmo, you better fix that.
Trump walk on stage too so many times at so many different rallies.
And he said nothing at every single one. The only time it was ever exciting is when he went to that rally, they played the music, and then minutes later,
It was a great fucking moment.
Negro, go to the adult center and go play some chess. Did you see his mouth move? He got that Dennis Edwards crack rock in his mouth. Continue, sir. Look at the eyes. Screenshot. That's crazy. Look. We're gonna do that. Cosmo Fury just said he's channeling his Orange Juice Jones. He typing in the rain. Look at those eyes, family. He looked like Stephen A. Smith when LeBron has a bad game. Why he look like Spike Lee's brother?
It was a great fucking moment. And he just didn't play a clip of the song, folks. This alpha played the whole fucking song, and everybody's.
Why is he over here trying to audition for the Quiet Storm? What is going on? By the way, he did it again. Screenshot. Shit.
Stood while it played, including the Crown Prince,
Again, strippers need music.
with Musk right behind him.
You mean his pimp? And will you please clean your hat? Look at all that fuzz on your hat, sir. Come on now. I know you serve. God bless you. Clean your hat, please.
Now, do you think that would have ever happened for a fucking piece of nonsense like JB?
Why are you still bringing up Biden? Biden been gone for 5 months. Why y'all still bringing up Biden? Jesus Christ. How y'all letting Biden touch your soul like this? He's a piece of crap, but come on now. I ain't thought about Biden since January 20th. Jesus.
Or even that fucking big-eared, waterhead triangle face motherfucker Obama.
Obama been gone out of office for goddamn 8 years. Jesus. Y'all really making me think the grift really is Obama gonna show up in 28 and take the election. Y'all better stop.
Wouldn't have happened if they had all shown up. Wouldn't have even happened for Reagan. And we all know that.
Saudi Arabia was a piece of crap country when Reagan was around. No disrespect, but let's just call it what it is. It's history. Saudi Arabia was not popping in the 80s. So why the hell would Reagan go over there? He could call him on the phone.
So, he's your president. He sure is mine.
If you think he's respected by people all over the world, y'all are crazy. It's surreal and frankly humiliating when Donald Trump just fell asleep. He fell asleep. Okay, he fell asleep. Of course, he walked in and said he got $1 trillion coming to him, hopefully. And that man said, okay, I'm going to twerk. Let me sign this quick. They gave him McDonald's. RFK must be punching the air right now. McDonald's. Oh, Lord.
Trump's on the world stage.
Sir, I need you. Listen, if you're going to be on film trying to put Trump over, first I need what you need to do is open your eyes, goddammit. You can't be waking up early in the morning, you ain't brushed your teeth yet, and you're not even fully awake and you about to talk about Trump. I know you ain't about to do this. All right.
Well, liberals look like you're losing again.
Now, Tori, now you know you out of line. Leave that horn dog alone. Do you know how hard it is to transport Onyx and Geodude? Listen, his main right now is Vulpix. It didn't even turn into a Ninetales. It's still a Vulpix. Come on now.
Donald Trump's on the world stage and getting it. Let's talk about it. Man, Donald Trump's out there in Saudi Arabia making deals and bringing it back home.
And taking your data and giving it to him. But okay, go ahead.
Liberals don't like it. Keep hearing liberals talk about why did he go to Canada? Why did he go to Mexico? Why did he go to France? Our first ally. Why did he go to London? Our special relationship. Because y'all broke. It's all about something.
You, he said because you're broke. Canada's broke? I didn't know that. He said Mexico was broke. I didn't know that. Huh. He thinks the UK is broke. The banking center of the world, he thinks is broke. Okay. France done took money from Haiti for years. You think France is broke? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, go ahead.
Saudi Arabia. I mean, the man leaves the United States, stock market booming, deals in China. We got a hostage.
He has no deal in China. Jesus Christ. He has no deal in China. They're still negotiating. There's no deal. Where's the deal, sir? Oh, no tariffs for 90 days is 10%. That's a deal. So he backed. So this is the fourth time he's backed off on his tariffs. The fourth time. And you think this is a deal. Gotcha.
Release peace in Pakistan and India, and the crown.
Peace in Pakistan and India, they just bombed on each other. What did he give up for them to stop? What did he sell us out for? I'm gonna look that up in a minute.
Prince of Saudi Arabia just shows up in the plane. Biden could never. And guess what? Inflation just dropped again to 2.3%.
No, it didn't. Oh no. Oh God. He said inflation dropped. Oh my Lord. Never mind. Go ahead.
It wasn't expected. Again, where's all this doing?
What do you mean it wasn't expected, sir? The CPI went up 0.2%. The fuck is you talking about? How did they get on here and just lie? Oh, again, they think you guys aren't going to go find the articles and read them. Okay, go ahead.
World's going to end. Trump's tanking our economy. It just ain't happening. Again,
Sir, it's going to happen in July. And you're going to be on there real quiet when them people come in there and start asking you questions. Like, is this what you voted for? You're going to be sitting up there trying to explain and start blocking people. Because we know that's going to happen. But continue. Go ahead.
where is your narrative? It's not working. It's better to congratulate than hate. Hell, they didn't want to get that man a plane. And the crazy.
A plane. And you want to accept a plane. You want to accept that. Not to get back the money that he says all these countries stole from him. A friggin' plane. That he don't even get to keep. From a nation that just hosted the World Cup. Okay. This is
Crazy part about it is, liberals talk about bribery. Where's the bribe? You can't just put that shit out there without proof. I mean,
nigga, the plane is the bribe. The plane is literally the bribe. Continue, sir.
hell, somebody want to give me a plane? I'm taking it. That's shit.
Because you know you have no morals. You have no integrity. By the fact you lied in this video and you're putting things over that you don't even understand how we're getting screwed on, we know you have no integrity. So yes, we know you would take a plane because you're just telling us like your president, you can be bought. Nigga, your whole life is worth that hat you're wearing. You don't even own your own TikTok.
Shows respect. See, unlike Americans, Arab nations give gifts like that because they have respect for you.
No, sir, they don't give you gifts. They give you gifts like that so they can buy you, sir. Just like when they have the chicks come over and give them 10 grand and let them do all the shopping they want, what do they have to give up in the end? Their self-respect. Trump went over there for $600 billion and he's going to come back to the States and have less self-respect than when he went over there with. But this is the winning that y'all were talking about. Go ahead.
Not because they want anything from you. And if I was Donald Trump, I'd do the same thing I did back in 2017. All these European haters, Canadian and Mexican, everybody's supposed to be our ally. Straight up.
They don't have to do a damn thing, sir. You gonna learn. Very soon.
Hey, but the Arabs congratulate him. And you see that today. I mean, people just happy to see this man. It feels so good to have a president that's respected.
Sir, they found a patsy. That's what POTUS means. Patsy of the United States. That's what they found.
And hated at the same damn time. Again, they just lined up, ready to shake that man's hand. And he's going to be more than happy to bring them checks back home.
The checks. Oh, so all the tech oligarchs are going to make all the money. You think that's going to funnel down to you, sir? Oh, boy. He must work for Apple or NVIDIA or OpenAI or XAI. He must work for these companies. He going to get the bonuses.
That's my man. So again, what's the narrative? What's the next phase? Shit's moving in America. Unlike the last 4 years. We got a president we know he's working, not sleeping.
They literally just caught him on Fox News sleeping, but go ahead.
Democrats wonder who their next vice chair gonna be, or what white man they hate next.
Nigga, they got 3 years to fuck y'all up. and they gonna use the Republicans to fuck y'all up. It's gonna be hilarious. Go ahead.
Illegal criminal they're gonna defend. Donald Trump's making moves. He's doing it.
Your president is a criminal, but let you tell it.
Exactly what we elected him to do.
Be a criminal and sell out. That man went overseas and played Rico. He over there doing racketeering on the world stage. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, man. Look, he's sleeping right now while he's signing. Look at that. His eyes ain't even open. Lord, we in trouble. Look at this. They get his man McDonald's. Oh, my God. You right, Marco. The motherfucker over there talking about we winning, and he got to wipe off the self-checkout mirror. Jesus Christ. Look at this. Look at all that money. I told you, Trump, make sure you look on that floor for any tarp that's clear. Listen, look, MAGA's about to get happy. They giving us a leopard. They're giving us a leopard. This account who sucks Trump off, pause, is putting up a post that says we're about to get a leopard. Trump gave away he gave away our data, infrastructure, and billions of dollars to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and all we got back is the tech oligarchs making money, and he gonna have a leopard on his plane. That's gonna be the new movie. That's gonna be the sequel to Snakes on a Plane, Leopard on a Plane. The one black guy on there gonna act like Samuel L. Jackson, talk about I'm tired of this motherfucking leopard on this motherfucking plane, and then he gonna get eaten. That's crazy. A leopard. Now, which zoo is he going to put this in, or is he going to take it to Mar-a-Lago? And by the way, just so you know, there you go. Trump couldn't even ask for Simba. He getting a leopard. This Chicago Ray idiot said he went over there to fix what Biden broke. Boy, man. The United States of Arabia. Aladdin is going to be our president. That's crazy. Genie is going to be the Secretary of State. That's wild. Abu is going to be our vice president. And Jasmine going to be the first lady. The Sultan will be the Speaker of the House. Jafar is going to be that motherfucker. He going to be the one. Moses Wrath. Moses Wrath going to be with the FBI. He said, Cash Patel, you got to go. You got to go. Oh my God. Moses. I just dated myself, by the way. Shout out to Moses Rap. Oh my Lord. Well, listen, Marco, they're gonna blame him in July when the economy tanks and we have a terrorist attack. They're gonna blame the Democrats for that. No, I'm gonna blame Cash Patel. Why didn't you hear no rumblings and inform the people? Where is Christy Noem? While she trying to be Ice Barbie, she didn't say nothing. Where is Tulsi? That's the question I'm gonna be asking. How did y'all let this pass you? We all eating the halal McDonald's. This is crazy. What did the Arabs get from Trump? They got our data. They got defense contracts. That's what they got. The American people didn't get a damn thing out of this, except a leopard. Maybe McDonald's will announce that all their meat now is going to be halal instead of having worms in it. That's crazy. Look, this is why Trump is turning on Jews. He's finally waking up. What? And family, and this was 10 seconds ago, right back to them Jews. This is between Trump and the Arabs, and they got to bring the Jews into it. Jesus. Ooh. Yeah, you're right. Trump's so different from Obama. They were sitting there at Jimmy Carter's funeral laughing it up. They're so different. Oh, man. The U.S. agreed to sell Saudi Arabia $142 billion arm package. Saudi Arabia, Trump's victory lap in Saudi Arabia raised concerns about AI development. Well, listen, it's all good. Trump concludes speech in anti-gay Saudi Arabia. Okay. By blaring gay bathhouse at the YMCA. Okay. All right. He's building Trump property in Oman. Okay. Listen, hey Kira, you don't want to see no bowling in America? That's what you saying? Take the bowling out of the Caribbean neighborhoods and the Indian neighborhoods and put that in Kansas, in those lush fields with all the cows and shit. I mean, exactly, the cows and shit. They out there bowling. Oh, shit. Oh, the Qatar plane gift was for the U.S. government. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm here. What is this?
Iran's leaders, but to offer them a. Yet I'm here today not merely to condemn the past chaos of Iran's leaders, but to offer them a new path and a much better path toward a far better and more hopeful future.
Sir, they don't need that, sir. Iran with sanctions, just like Russia, they've been making buku money, which is why they got attracted and brought into BRICS. They're okay.
As I've shown repeatedly, I am willing to end past conflicts and forge new partnerships for a better and more stable world, even if our differences may be very profound, which obviously they are in the case of Iran. I have never believed in having permanent enemies. I am different.
I think somebody in his inner circle or somebody in the Joint Chiefs of Staff said that was going to be a losing battle screwing with Iran. Because you're going to piss off the whole Middle East, and we can't defend that, sir. We don't have the military to do that. And if China or North Korea get involved, we're really screwed. So please go make nice. And he put down the burger and said, okay.
That a lot of people think. I don't like permanent enemies, but sometimes you need enemies to do the job, and you have to do it right.
You need enemies to do the job. Here it is.
Enemies get you motivated. In fact, some of the closest friends of the United States of America are nations we fought wars against in generations past, and now they're our friends and our allies.
And you put tariffs on them. Some friend. Oh. I wonder if he gave Saudi Arabia the West Coast. I feel like he probably gave them the West Coast. Turkey's probably pissed off right now because they've been wanting an audience for Trump for months. They're pissed. But, you know. Here we go. Trump clarifies ownership of aircraft in defense of Qatar's gift. Sir, what is the point in taking a plane from him? What's the what? Let me guess. You're going to use this to deport people? Is that what it is? Yeah, that ain't what it is. Oh boy, I don't know. What do you mean he's not? Oh Jesus. A stake in peace and prosperity, not war. Are you insane? I'm going to have to explain this again. Israel is going in BRICS. Probably in the next 3 years. We're going to get shut out of economic opportunities. He's literally carving up this nation right now. And the tech bros are carving up this nation right now. All we're going to be is an exposed power line. That's all we're going to be. I can't believe that they're championing this. First it was the South Africans, now this. Yesterday it was SA, today it's SA. What's the SA going to be tomorrow? Supreme authoritarianism? Is that going to be it? You're going to sell our Constitution to Saudi Arabia next? Let them dictate the terms? My God. That man just pulled globalism in your face and you're championing it. Look, in a major U.S. policy shift ahead of an expected meeting with Syria's President Ahmad al-Sharaa, U.S. President Donald Trump said he would order the lifting of sanctions on Syria at the behest of Saudi Arabia's crown prince. You bastard. Syria is about... Never mind. In 10 years, Syria is about to look like L.A. But okay. U.S. brokered ceasefire. Let's see what they gave up. Let's see. This is why he and that's what, this is why he had a ceasefire, because then he couldn't go to the Middle East. Let's see. What did they give up? Wait a minute. I was told that the vice president doesn't do foreign policy. This is what I was told. The vice president called the prime minister of India. All right. Ooh, nuclear signals. Huh. Huh. They were about to drop nukes on them. Hey, hey. Trade did not come up in discussions with U.S. during with India-Pakistan tensions. Oh, well, okay. Ooh, India confirms Chinese missiles used in Pakistan strikes. Hey! Okay. I know they're not in the Middle East. I said that's why he couldn't go there. You gotta listen. Jesus Christ. This is crazy. What else MAGA got for us tonight? Let's see. What else? Damn. AI is dangerous. They gave away $142 billion in weapons and defense. Jesus. The MIC, boy. Shout out to him. The MIC. Oh, man. Hey, Black MAGA. That's a very good point. Where's all this winning? How much of this are you getting? What's your cut? Let us know. Here we go. What is this? Trump voices hope Saudi Arabia will normalize ties with Israel. They don't need to. They're going into BRICS. They can operate in BRICS and still hate each other. It's all good. You can make money with your enemy. No, it's 600 billion. Not 600 million. That's not enough. And that's fine. They can invest all that money. Are you willing to part with your data? Are you willing to be surveilled by the Saudis? Are you willing to allow that? I mean, if you are, then that's cool. Do your thing. But you'll do it in your own time. Okay. All right. No, I think the Saudis are probably going to start owning. I think they should. If the Saudis were smart, they start owning some of these subway systems. If they were smart, they be getting money from the goddamn states all day and the federal government. It'd be beautiful. Easiest grift. Look at this. Look. It's a temporary Air Force One that was otherwise retired aircraft. Oh my God, you're defending this. That's crazy. Take the gift. The American people accept it graciously. Boy. I tell you, these influencer farms, they're wild. Well, Kara, if they do that in the if they do that, all the train cars will be nothing but gold Lambos. Damn, who y'all blocked now? How come y'all see these messages and I'm not? That's crazy. Let me look. Well, you already took it. You already took it. So I don't even know what that person said. What they say? Let me look. Another win for Trump. What? I love how they think we're liberals here. That's great. I've never seen that. He said I got blue hair. I don't even know what that means. No, put him back. Hey, Torian, put him back. I want to talk to him. I want to see how intelligent he is. I know it's almost 11 o'clock. He gotta do the third shift. He gotta clean out the fryers. I want to talk to him. Come in, come talk to this supposed liberal you think that I am, and tell me how this is a win. By the way, the Saudis very soon are gonna have that transcript of what you just said. Come on, Potluck, come on. Tell me how this is, how we're accepting this. You wanted Biden in jail. I'm cool with that. How are you allowing this? Okay, first it's a plane. What's next? Come on, I want this explained to me. The man got a price. But I was told years ago he worked for the people. Maybe that's why he gives up the check every year. Because he know he going to get more back. Because Cosmo, they can't explain themselves. They can't explain it. See this hair? This is too tough for them. This is why they go to them influencers, and them influencers do the little bit of thinking that thinks that they're gonna advance them. If they really sat down and did this research, they'd be pissed off at what they just saw. Again, y'all told me China getting our data is bad, but you're accepting it because it's Saudi Arabia. Are you insane? So because Saudi Arabia is closer, we should accept that. Well, Helen, well, listen, you're correct, but according to these type of folk, it was the Jews that did it. So, we're just gonna keep with their narrative. Larry Silverstein, 3 weeks before the towers went down, put out the insurance policy and got paid. That's the story. Y'all are accepting a plane and a leopard. A plane and a leopard. And they're so gangster with it, Saudi Arabia. They still got a tariff on them and they don't care. Because they about to make buku money. What's this?
These planes, the plane that you're on right now is almost 40 years old. And when you land and you see Saudi Arabia and you see UAE and see Qatar, and you see all these, and they have these brand new Boeing 747s, mostly.
Because they asked for it. And Boeing said okay. Because I'm sure they pay cash. They don't put it on credit.
And you see ours next to it. And this is like a totally different plane. It's much smaller, it's much less impressive, as impressive as it is. And you know, we're the United States of America. I believe that we should have the most impressive plane. So anyway, so they said to me, we would like to, in effect, we would like to make a gift. You've done so many things, and we'd like to give it to the Defense Department, which is where it's going. And they said, well, that's nice. Now, some people say, oh, you shouldn't accept gifts for the country. My attitude is, why wouldn't I accept a gift? We're giving to everybody else. Why wouldn't I accept a gift?
Sir, how are you gifting other people stuff that they're paying for? Where's the gift, sir? Okay, they're taking our exports and paying next to nothing, but they still have to pay money to get it to themselves. How is that a gift?
Because it's going to be a couple of years, I think, before the Boeings are finished.
Okay. I just want y'all to see this. This is who y'all voted for. What do you mean the Qataris ain't gonna get nothing out of it? Boy, I swear to Christ. Sir, the Qataris didn't got money from the entire world 3 years ago with the World Cup. They made buku money. They're reinvesting it. I guarantee you, when they do the World Cup next year and Trump is in the audience, it's going to be a whole bunch of world leaders like them Saudis sitting right next to him, and he going to have a hand on they thigh. Y'all going to be sitting there. It's not a bribe, it's free money. Get some. What's going to buy Ted Cruz? A barbecue plate. With the Canadian bacon on it. This is how many Air Force Ones the Qataris have donated to universities to American universities to buy influence. And y'all allowed it. How about that? Y'all are so weak you allowed it. While getting your degrees. Trump took that plane and we're going to get a terrorist attack in July. Allegedly. Wait till Trump outsmarts everyone, gives the Qataris a $400 million luxury airplane. No one will see it coming. Oh man. Maybe he'll. Let's look actually. Let me not say. Maybe he's got some Qataris coming around. Let's see. Trump clip calling Qataris funders of terrorism. Well, hey. Maybe that was the payoff. Let's see. I showed y'all this yesterday. Let's see. Maybe it's in there. No. Okay, it's not in that. All right, maybe he's not going to bring any Qataris over. Qatar plans to give a plane. Yeah, we know that. Maybe not yet. But listen, Helen, you got to understand, Helene, sorry. Most of the Trump supporters that are running around out here trying to say that how they great, most of them were Democrats. Most of them were liberals. They all exposed themselves years ago. They thought we forgot. They all converted over to conservatism because of Trump. They're not real. See, they purport to be conservatives in your face, but then they go to these functions like America Fest, and we be hearing them stories of them having orgies and coke all over the place. Sounds very, very liberal to me. Helene, you can tell me I'm wrong. I've played many videos of them explaining their story. Candace Owens is a perfect example. She even admitted it. She was on the liberal side up until about 2016. She said it. Kamala Ekpanobi is another one. Brandon Tatum said the same thing. Brandon Straka started a whole campaign called Walk Away. How am I lying on that? 513. Let's look that up. I'm not sure, Brother Torian. I think it has, I'm not sure. Let's see. I know for you to bring it up, it had to be something recent. Oh, is it this? I ain't sure. Damn, Miss Niecy. Miss Niecy said before to go. What do you mean they don't need to leave their country? Let me look. I saw something today. Maybe it was that. Da, 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 da. Oh, 1985? So 30 years? Oh, move? Oh, that's right. I forgot you did that on Sunday. Yeah, this was the 30th anniversary of them bombing Move in Philly. Thank you for reminding me on that. Now I see why you did that true crime on Sunday. Yeah, still fuck the police on that. Helene, I'm from New York City. I know all about Trump's lies. Trust me. He grifted to the Republicans because he knew the Democrats weren't going to pay to have him represent them. And he knew the Republicans, like Brother Torian said earlier, he knew that base was stupid enough to vote for him. Oh, you're doing it this Sunday? Okay. Well, I'm off, so I could probably listen to it in the car. But, yeah. They destroyed an entire block. No, 3 blocks, actually. This was Trump. Oh, Torian, there's more. This ain't it. There's more. Remember, just for those who didn't hear me earlier, those South Africans, they went straight to Iowa. Them caucuses are going to be fun in 3 years. I promise you. There you go. Amid policy changes. Here we go. We are still getting to know them and understanding what needs and supports they will have. The Lutheran Church, the Episcopal said, fuck off. The Episcopal said, fuck off. The Lutheran said, okay, we'll take them. We're looking at how we can help support them with housing, basic material needs, and then helping them getting into employment and getting kids in school. So those are some of the things we typically are looking at and supporting families with. Lord, but they can't do it for the people in Iowa who need them kind of resources. You sent them to the goddamn, you saving it for refugees. Y'all are, bruh. MAGA, y'all can't talk about Brandon Johnson no more. Y'all can't do it. Wrap up your commentaries by the end of this week. Y'all can't say nothing. Helene, they arrived in Texas yesterday. They are sending them to Iowa today. Look, they're sending them up there. What, bruh? Wait a minute. Hold it. No, we got to go back. Wait a minute.
This new effort comes with some.
I want the whole thing.
New at 5, dozens of white South Africans are looking for a new home in the U.S.
Damn, she didn't even hold up. She went white. CBS affiliate out there in Des Moines. She didn't even just say South Africans. She said white. Get some.
New at 5, dozens of white South Africans are looking for a new home in the U.S. after the Trump administration granted them refugee status.
The White House has accused South Africa's government of violence and discrimination against Afrikaners, the white minority that ruled South Africa during apartheid. South African leaders deny those claims.
Some of the families who arrived in the U.S. this week are settling here in central Iowa.
Our KCCI's senior reporter Todd Mangle is live in Des Moines with how social service agencies are helping them out, Todd.
Now, joining where we're at the offices of the Lutheran Services here in Iowa, and a group of them met with one of these Afrikaner families when they arrived at the Des Moines airport last night. They hope to start a new life here in Des Moines. The trouble is this new effort comes with some political implications. The U.S. State Department welcomed 59 Afrikaners as they...
59 now. They upped it. This was another thing they were fighting on X over. It was 49 or 59. They added 10 more. Tell me this dude don't look like any person up in Appalachia right now. Look, they got mini Brock Lesnar right here. Look at mini Brock Lesnar. Boy, tell me she don't look like Eddie Nurse in one of them red states. She looked like an SNL character. Why she make her face like that? And look at this guy. He gonna fuck around becoming liberal in LA. That's crazy. That's crazy that them South Africans can basically replace any white person in this country. That's crazy.
Arrived in the U.S. Monday. Many held American flags as they stepped off the plane in Virginia. Now, some of those families have traveled here to Iowa, and at least 2 social service groups are helping.
So we're moving refugees around, but I got told that Biden and them were flying people across the country, and that's a problem. This is what we were told. Huh. Okay.
And make a new home.
We're still kind of, getting to know them and understanding kind of what needs and supports they will have.
Nick works with Lutheran Services in Iowa and directs immigrant and refugee community services. He says the agency uses federal.
Well. You see how they had to throw this clip in there? I tell you, the media is diabolical. Shout out to Brother Neely Fuller Jr. Rest in power. 9 areas of human activity. The media is one of them. That's diabolical what they did.
Dollars to help all refugees.
All refugees.
How can we help support them with housing, basic material needs, and then helping them get in.
Yes, Cosmo, that was me. I said they're going to start doing that white delineation very soon when them South Africans start getting a little bit of power and they start talking about their interests and screwing around white people. You'll watch. And we're going to sit there and laugh.
to employment and getting kids in school. So those are some of the things we typically are looking at and supporting families.
You're a whole church organization, and you got people in Des Moines that are hurting right now, and you saving your resources for refugees. That's crazy. Hey, MAGA, I thought it was America first.
Families with.
But the Afrikaner families pose an unusual challenge. Due to President Trump's executive order, Wirtz and LSI had to stop accepting many refugees.
Who edited this? Why y'all getting so much background noise?
To come to Iowa last winter. Now the tables have turned.
Wait, what did you just say? They've been here since last winter.
Whiplash, I would say,
Last winter. Now,
Hold up.
They pose an unusual challenge. Due to President Trump's executive order, Wirtz and LSI had to stop accepting many refugees scheduled to come to Iowa last winter.
Wow. So they were doing this. That's crazy. So there's no telling how long they were doing that. They stopped applications last winter. Remember what old boy said yesterday when we played that clip? It took them a week to process those people that just came over here. A week.
Now the tables have turned, and Wirtz says that's frustrating.
it's a little bit of whiplash, a lot of whiplash, I would say, that we've had to sort of pivot and had, one action sort of take away the refugee resettlement program and restrict people from coming as refugees. And then, on the other hand, then we've got a new group being prioritized and admitted.
Now, no matter what the politics, LSI says they will continue to help refugees no matter where they come from. Also, here in Des Moines, there is another group that's helping them. They're called the U.S. Committee for Immigrants and Refugees. They're also helping resettling some of these families, and they didn't want to discuss the details of that, but also they are helping them with housing and jobs, and again, trying to keep politics out of the equation.
How you gonna keep politics out of the equation? Jesus. Come on, sir. How you gonna keep politics out of this? It's already political. Man, I swear to God. Oh, what is this?
On X, particularly, is the head of the EFF, which is a radical party in South Africa.
Like MAGA.
And
even though MAGA's not a party, it's just an ideology. But you understand what I'm saying.
Most famous, they're called the Economic Freedom Fighters. They're communist black nationalists. They're also, in 2018, by the way, I should point out.
Now they're communists. Okay.
Point out that the head of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa, allegedly said he wanted Malema back in his party. Malema used to be a member of the ANC. Here is a giant rally just a few years ago in which Julius Malema is leading an enormous crowd chanting, "Kill the Boer, the farmer," which is, in fact, the language of genocide. If you're talking about just...
Okay.
kill the Boers, that's no different than kill the blacks or kill the Jews. I mean,
why are we in it? Why are we in it? Let's keep it on what Malema said. Why are you bringing black people into this?
That is what it is. I mean, everyone who's attempting to read some sort of crypto message in there that somehow lets Julius Malema
crypto message
off the hook, substitute any other race for Boers, and tell me that this isn't genocidal language.
What the fuck? Dude, they say it every day on this app called Twitter. So please, miss me.
Is. He's holding his hands in the symbol of a gun.
You mean like every white rapper?
And tell me that this isn't genocidal. He's holding his hands in the symbol of a gun. And there's an entire stadium.
Are you mad that he got that many people in the stadium and he getting it in? Are you this mad?
Okay, so he seems like a delightful fellow. A bunch of communists who are shouting to kill the Boer, because never in the history of humanity have we ever seen communists attempt to exterminate an entire class of people.
Okay. So what? That's a progression of life. If you were really against that, Ben, why don't you talk about the Uyghur Muslims one time? Why don't you talk about what the open slave markets in Libya and Italy? Why don't you talk about that? But you won't do it. I'm just saying.
I mean, except for pretty much every communist regime everywhere. So, yeah, you might see why South Africans who are white feel that they themselves are under threat. People like Julius Malema.
Wait a minute. Benjamin, are you saying that a minority group has a right to feel threatened? And they should have voices that advocate as such? Is that what I heard? I think that's what I heard. Well, Marco, he can't do that because he agrees with it. He agrees with what they're doing. But again, I ask, Benjamin, are you in favor of a group of people not only voicing what's happened to them, but they needing outside voices to help enhance their messaging? It sounds like you're in favor of that. So I need you to shut up about black people. If you're not going to support, I'm sure there's plenty of other subjects you can talk about. Thank you so much. Oh, what is that? An eyeball.
Tea cans being served globally, and the FDA will not do anything about this. People were terrified after a viral video showed one person drinking an Arizona tea can, and they started vomiting after tasting something spicy.
Well, the fact that number one, you drank the fruit punch, that's just weird. But we're not. You know what? We're gonna bookmark this. I might do a nasty members only again, and we watch that again. Here we go. The white population of South Africa is paying for this. Man, if they all left. The simple fact that you put this up and it says half of the population, which would include white people, they left and they're coming over here to live on welfare. I'm just saying. They're literally coming over here and getting welfare. They left their country where they were probably on welfare to come over here to go back on welfare. Got it. I tell you, this page is retarded. There, we write that. Okay. Well, listen, Marco, if they cut that off, it's going to be World War III. Ooh. Shout out to Tyler. We need to, this number should be $750,000 by end of this month. But anyway, y'all, I think that was it. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'm trying to be better next time. I'm going to go take a shower and go to sleep. Got a long day tomorrow of being a husband. So, y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos kind of mess up your existence. Watch out for leopards and planes that have been gifted. And